might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up.
The Raiders try to move quickly, trying to get everybody back to the line.
Here's Hooker to throw it. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hooker's going to throw it.
Being chased out left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
19 tight, 19 tight.
A final shot before break. Hooker, and for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter.
Here we go, set. Let's go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
66 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
They've got the lead early here in the 3rd quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead, because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the 2nd half.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, you know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Looking to throw, Pickett.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and now fall incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And taken right on the 30. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
Okay, ready.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
Tracking 60.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they?
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And this is picked up by the defense. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Now 2nd and 3. Now run straight ahead with Warren.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They try and run on 1st down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Now Pickett will look to pass it.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Back to throw, Pickett.
It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
And the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Pickett.
That's to his running back, complete.
And he'll be brought down very close to the spot he needed. And it's going to wind up being enough. Maybe by less than a football, but a conversion nonetheless on 4th and 3. Now a run with Warren.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds it and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, it should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Boswell's kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Now they pitch to Jacobs. They'll get 4 on second down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Hooker, he's going to move them around a little bit here.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Carlson able to put this one through. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10.
So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance, and that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
Oh, it's loose, and the Raiders have it. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influences going into the head coach's ear.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
2nd down, Jacobs once more.
And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
97 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Looking to throw, Hooker.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Hooker.
He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Here's Jacobs. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
Jacobs will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown.
Carlson on for the PAT. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
If you've been waiting all day for Sunday night, it's been worth the wait. All tied here in the fourth as the kick is away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Second down, here's Pickett. Got his man, it's Warren. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to lead to a third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They toss it to Warren.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Well, hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming. 4th and 3. Pickett now from the gun here.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Merrick.
And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Here's first down. Myers in motion right.
19 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Jacobs going to try the middle. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they rally quickly after the broken tackle.
If you've been waiting all day for this Sunday nighter's been worth the wait. It's third down here.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Josh Jacobs, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. The Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Pickett to throw.
Throw left side complete. That's Warren. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
On the run, it's Warren.
A nice little juke. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Pickett. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick.
And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Going on the ground with Jacobs. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Carlson now to have the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. The Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Pickett.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Looking to throw here, Pickett.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Raiders are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here we go.
2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Now Hooker.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee, so what gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Las Vegas,
it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Portland, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans.